It is very nice to greet you again. In today's video we will talk about the following. 6 things that push your ex away forever. So you want your ex back? You're not alone. This is one of the most common questions I get. And I get it, I was once in your exact shoes. First, make sure it's what you really want. Really take the time to think about this, meditate on it, talk to your friends and your support system. Love isn't enough and just missing it isn't enough. Look at your past relationship and be honest with yourself about whether this is a person worth trying to get back. Was he good to you? Did he treat you well? Do the good times far outweigh the bad? Were you fundamentally compatible? Did you make each other better? 1. Trying to win your ex back. Life isn't a romantic comedy. Making these grand, over-the-top gestures to win someone back won't work. If anything, it will upset him and make you seem like an unbalanced person. The breakup probably seems sudden to you, like a rash decision. The truth is, they've probably been thinking about it for a while. So, you're not going to fix it by putting a band-aid on them with a cheesy love note or baking them something sweet. It's going to take time and giving them space. You also can't talk your way out of a breakup. Even if you have the perfect argument for all the reasons you have for breaking up, I'll tell you that, it won't be enough and chances are you're not even really giving them the real reason. Plus, do you really want to have to work so hard to get someone to want to be with you? Wouldn't you rather he or she just wanted to be with you, without having to put up a whole PowerPoint presentation? 2. You're desperately trying to get their attention. Responding to their social media, posting your own, or posting cheesy quotes or stuff about how all men are trash, or women are playboys, is absolutely a no-no. You might think you can do it subtly, but they're going to be able to tell what you're doing and see it for what it is. It's going to come off as desperate, and you know what I'm saying about that. The stench of desperation poisons everything. People who don't even know or aren't involved in your relationship will be able to see the desperation coming from your posts. It's not a good look and it won't increase their feelings of attraction to you. 3. You feel the rage and unleash it on your ex. When has reacting negatively and lashing out at someone ever had a good outcome? Yelling at them and getting it all out may feel good in the moment, but it won't change their mind. Plus, it puts you in an emotional reactive state. When you're in that reactive state, it leads you to say things you'll regret instead of choosing your reactions. That's not to say your emotions aren't valid, but there is a time and place to express them if you absolutely have to. 4. Spending the no contact period obsessing. I get a lot of questions. Does the no contact rule really work? And my answer is yes. It does, but only if you use it correctly. If you spend your time obsessing over your ex, stalking, thinking about him or her incessantly, and idealizing them, you're ultimately setting yourself up for disappointment and more heartbreak. The no contact period takes time and change. You have to spend this time focusing on yourself and emotionally detoxing. You need to do some inner work. If you don't, you'll end up back in the same place. 5. Don't break contact if he or she reaches out. If he or she reaches out before the no contact time is up, you can tell him or her that you don't want to engage now, but do so in a polite and kind manner. Unless he or she is bothering you or refuses to leave you alone, there's no reason to be mean or nasty to your ex. It's not about punishment, it's about taking time for yourself. When he or she reaches out early, it's tempting to throw everything to the wind and run back into his or her arms, but that's a big mistake. It seems like you're waiting for him or her to call you. It gives him complete control of the situation before you've had time to work on yourself and stabilize your emotions again. It will erase all the progress you've made and you'll have to start all over again. 6. Trying to make him jealous. Maybe you show up at places you think he'll be and bring someone else with you. Maybe you post pictures of yourself with another guy or girl on social media. Maybe you tell people things in hopes that they'll find out through gossip. It doesn't matter what it is. It's all childish, petty, and it doesn't work in the end. What works is just moving on with your life and focusing on being happy. I know that's easier said than done, and it's not that simple. The focus should be on you and feeling good. That changes your energy, and with good energy, you start attracting instead of chasing. Right now, you probably feel like you are chasing your relationship. Instead, turn inward and focus on yourself, build yourself back up, and then you will start attracting. You are an essential part of what we do on this channel. For this reason, we keep an eye on what you need, and if it is your desire to recover your ex correctly and effectively, you must click on the link below.